fastest 12 crews go into A, next 12 go into B, and so on. And right now, out of lane 4, Philadelphia Flying Phoenix against the wind. Looks like they are having the battle with Hope Afloat USA out of lane 2. This is the race within a race. Winner between the 3 crews in the middle, Hope Afloat, Empire Dragons, and Philadelphia Flying Phoenix against the wind, gets the Breast Cancer Paddlers Cup. Go Pink DC out there making a statement. This is their first time racing here at the Independence Dragon Boat Regatta. I have seen them race in the premier women's division at the Washington, D.C. Festival. They are no strangers to tight competition at the top of the charts. And it is Hope Afloat USA now going against Go Pink DC out there in lane 5. They are racing each other and racing the clock to see how they're going to be seated in the women's bracket. But this BCP challenge between Hope Afloat USA in lane 2 and Go Pink DC in lane 5. Hope Afloat is going to take the steps to make certain that the Breast Cancer Paddlers Cup is going to stay right here in their backyard. Out of lane 2, Hope Afloat USA comes clear of the field, and our first race is going to finish up before it was scheduled to start. Hope Afloat USA out of lane 2 is going to take the first round. They'll take the BCP Cup. Second place is going to go to Philadelphia Flying Phoenix against the wind. Third out of lane 3 is going to go to the Empire Dragons of New York City. Go Pink DC in lane 5 will take 4th. And the Annapolis Dragon Boat Club from Annapolis, Maryland will round out the first heat of our women's qualifying.
So they want you to make the announcement again about the graph.
Copy that. Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat 7 in lane 6 rounds out our women's qualifying heat. They are led by Deneen Mulhern. Forgive the delayed call. I was getting a call on the radio because the police are already ticketing and towing cars. They are not faffing about. If you are parked on the grass, you will not have a car. So if you are on the grass, please move. That looks like Lee Crumbaugh on the drum seat. Lee just got out of prison. Big round of applause for Lee. No, he did not. That is the drummer, former triathlete and speed skater Lee Crumbaugh from the Annapolis Dragon Boat Club. Coming past us here, BCP winners, Hope Afloat USA out of lane 2. Cheryl Neff on the helm. Coach John Breen to my right, longtime paddler, longtime coach for Hope Afloat USA. James Lozada steering for Empire Dragons. Hey, James! Always good to see them make the trip down here from New York City. Philadelphia Flying Phoenix against the wind coming past us here, led by Maureen Coffey. This is their hometown race. They practice just about a half a mile from here. The Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 12. Again, they are raising money this year for the Angels Community Outreach. And behind the Wicked Warriors, racing with us for the first time from Washington, D.C., Go Pink DC. Thank you for coming to our lovely little regatta here, ladies. It's nice to see you outside of D.C.
Okay, well, they're going to give you a hard time for that. If you're not in it right
Ed, can you give us a radio check to make sure we hear you?
go, what I would do is I'd leave.
Radio check, radio check.
And I go in the lock.
I'm in the last box behind Mark.
Good job on the quick recovery.
Before park, and I'm just like this behind.
Race number 2 of the women's qualifying. Does not a challenge race. These are women's crews that are trying to see where they can be seated in the women's semifinals. 6 teams in race number 2. Lane 1 closest to you out of New Hope, Pennsylvania will be Relentless Crush, led by Ann Toole and Robin Reichert. Lane 2, the Jersey Thunder Women from Lake Parsippany, led by Ellen Law. Lane 3, Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 8. Lane 4, Schuylkill Dragons Purple. Lane 5, the Dragon Ladies. And in Lane 6, Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 7. Relentless Crush out of New Hope will be in Lane 1, the first of 6 crews from the Relentless Dragon Boat Association racing here today. They are a competitive, fun-loving, fitness-minded group of women who enjoy life on and off the water. We have great team camaraderie, they say. In 2024, they placed second in the women's A minor final, and in 2025, they took 4th in the women's A minor final. Lane 2 are the Jersey Thunder Women, led by Ellen Law, first of 2 Jersey Thunder crews racing here today. They are part of the New Jersey Dragon Boat Club, coached by Ellen Law. Team was formerly known as the Jersey Girls, but reorganized and renamed themselves in 2019. In 2024, they took gold in the women's B Division Major Final, and in 2025, they were in 4th place in the women's B Major. Second Wicked Warriors boat coming up will be in Lane 3, Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 8, led by Danielle DeMonico. The Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich are a charitable and athletic collection of women who combine sport, empowerment, and community service to make a positive impact in South Jersey, carrying forward a legacy from their predecessor group with a strong emphasis on charity and fellowship. This is the second crew for the Wicked Warriors today of 12. This is Boat 8. In 2024, Boat 8 won the bronze in the women's D Division Major, and in 2025, they finished 6th in the women's C Minor Final. Lane 4, Schuylkill Dragons Purple, another backyard hometown team from Philadelphia, led by Quay Wan. The Schuylkill Dragons were founded in 2001. They are the oldest continuously active women's dragon boat team in Philadelphia. And I always have to issue the disclaimer, oldest in terms of the team tenure, not the paddlers. The team includes paddlers of all levels, ranging from beginners to those experienced in international competitions. In 2017 and 2018, the Schuylkill Dragons were the women's champions here at the IDBR. In 2024, they got a silver in the women's A Grand Final. And in 2025, they got another silver in the women's Grand Final. Worth noting, the defending champions are not here this year. Bucks Fusion women are not here, so the doors are wide open for a new women's champion. We're going to find out later today who that might be. Lane 5 are the Dragon Ladies out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, led by Marjorie Raffaelli. The Dragon Ladies are an eclectic group of women from France, Chile, Belgium, South Africa, Ghana, Russia, UK, and the USA, brought together by an interest in dragon boating and the Mainline Newcomers Club. Every year, the team loses 25% of their paddlers when they are transferred back to their home base, so the Dragon Ladies train new recruits season after season. In 2024, in the Women's B Division Minor Final, they placed 5th. In 2025, once again, in the 5th place, but in the Women's B Major Final. Lane 6, final crew in this qualifying heat, the Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 7, led by Deneen Mulhern. The 3rd Wicked Warriors boat racing here today. In 2024, they were 5th place in the Women's C Minor Final, and in 2025, Wicked Warriors boat 7 placed 4th in the Women's D Major Final. Relentless Crush will be closest to you in 1, Jersey Thunder in 2, Wicked Warriors boat 8 and 3, Schuylkill Dragons Purple in 4, the Dragon Ladies in 5, and Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich boat 7 in 6. And who is calling me? I'm calling races here. Why is my phone ringing? Hold on. We're in the middle of a race, Pete. What are we doing? Yeah, I'm making the announcements. Yep, I'm letting folks know they got to move. Yep. And Tony. You got it. Bye. Pete was just reminding me via cell phone that they are towing cars right now. If you are parked on the grass, you are going to not have a car when you leave this regatta. So please, go move your car. Out of Lane 4, Schuylkill Dragons Purple, looking to set a time that is going to place them towards the top of the women's leaderboard. They have 2 championship titles here in the women's division and 2 silver medals. So with the door open, with Bucks Fusion not returning, Schuylkill Dragons Purple knows they have a shot that they are going to take. They have got open water right now. They are head to tail clear of the field. Relentless Crush right now sitting in second in lane 1, but this is going all Schuylkill Dragons purple way. There's that big stretch. They are trying to get a lead. Relentless Crush looking up, knowing they are basically trying to get on par. But this is going all Schuylkill Dragons purple way. Bill Heffernan on the helm for Relentless Crush, bringing his crew along, but the Schuylkill Dragons purple is going to cross the line. There they go. They have finished qualifying heat 1. Here comes Relentless Crush through those buoys. They are going to be second in the qualifying heat. The Jersey Thunder women having a good head-to-head fight with the Dragon ladies. And it looks like this is going to go by about 2 seats to the Jersey Thunder women out of lane number 2. Lane 5, there are the Dragon ladies. They will take 4th. Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich boat number 7 in lane 6, running the far outside of the course. They will take 5th place in this qualifying heat. Listen for the horn. And out of lane 3 to round out race number 2 on the program, scheduled for 8:10. It is finishing when it was supposed to start. We love that. Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 8, rounding out our second women's qualifying heat.
Have a great day. I am looking forward to it. As I said, the way I'm going to introduce you guys later, I'm like, you're going to know everybody on this boat, even though it's a new team. That's how New York is.
Jersey Thunder making their way past us on the promenade. On the return, Ellen Law on the helm. Relentless Crush and Schuylkill Dragons purple coming past us now. They are going to see a lot of one another. Bill Heffernan on the helm for Relentless Crush. Solid second place behind Schuylkill Dragons purple. The Dragon ladies coming past us. Susan Lemonick. I believe she coaches the Dragon ladies, or at least advises them. Or maybe she just adopted them. I'm not sure. Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 8 coming past us. Second of 12 crews here today. The even dozen. The Wicked Warriors Navy. And rounding out our fleet in the second race, this is Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 7. Third of 12 boats racing here today. Noel Obeo is on the helm for the Wicked Warriors this round. All right, and today on Car Talk, a quick update. If you have a Hyundai, I'm not really quite sure what color. It looks kind of gray, but it's got a license plate from Rhode Island, 2CK643. Your car is not on the grass, but it's currently running. There's nobody in it, and the engine is running, and you are going to have a sad discovery later. Hyundai 2CK643 from Rhode Island. Your car is running. You're going to want to probably turn it off.
Probably die if it's electric, too. How's it going, man? Okay. That's good. Seeing you. Oh, you too? We're off and running. The usual shambles. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here to help if you need something once in a while, okay? All right. That works. I'm a few tenths over. Go with that energy, Rob. It's important. Go with our. It is the time of the nerds. Go with that. If you give it long enough, it eventually works out. Nothing wrong with it.
While we're waiting to start race number 3, I will point out one thing people have noticed here about our regatta. We are not running with the traditional heads and tails on a boat. Normally in a Dragon Boat Festival, you will have a head and tail on a boat. It's known as having the boat formally dressed. The only reason we don't do that is purely structural. Our dock will fit exactly 6 boats, head to tail, with no margin for error. So we have to take the heads and tails off to make that room to allow us to load and unload quickly and run on schedule. So it's an aesthetic choice. It's an artistic choice. Normally, you love to have the heads and the tails on the boat, but for our regatta, just to keep it running on time, we have to basically take the heads and tails off to move things quickly. That's the reason we're not running with them today. Pan Am provides us some phenomenal boats. They're BUK models. They're perfectly built, all even, no question of the boats. It's not a question of safety. It's just a question of making sure we can get them in and out of the dock quickly. That's why we're not running with the heads and tails today. Race number 3 will be our third of 7 women's qualifying heats. And this will feature the Cooper River Dragon Boat Club in lane number 1. They have 2 entries here today. Lane 2, the Catch 22 women. Lane 3, Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich Boat 5. Lane 4, Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich Boat 1. Lane 5, Making Waves. And lane 6, Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich Boat 11. We get 3 Wicked Warriors crews from their Navy in race 3. The Cooper River Dragon Boat Club, boat number 2 from Cooper River, New Jersey, are led by Wendy Schwartz. She's a Philadelphia Dragon Boat Association paddler and teammate. They are in lane 1. This group of determined women is racing in its 21st season of paddling. We are committed to reaching out to local women in the Tri-County area who are interested in staying healthy and strong and wanting to be a part of a team environment and a sport that builds strong bodies and minds. They have a regatta coming up in just 2 weeks. It's sold out, 40 entries, and they are adding a 2,000-meter race this year, Cooper River. They last raced here with us in 2022, Cooper River boat number 2 did, where they won a bronze in the women's C Major final. In lane 2, Catch 22, the women's entry. They are from New York City, and they are led by Danny Martinez, the first of 4 boats racing here today from Catch 22. Catch 22 is a competitive premier dragon boat team based in New York City, coached by Kevin Lai. The team has raced multiple festivals across the Northeast and on the world stage at the IDBF Club Crew World Championships. Off the water, Catch 22 is made up of over 60 skilled professionals working in fields such as engineering, medicine, and finance, and they train through every season in the gym, on the paddling erg, and on the water to compete at the highest level. This season, Catch 22 has its sights set on the 15th Club Crew World Championships in Hulain, Taiwan, with a full Premier Mixed, Premier Open, and Premier Women's roster. This is the 3rd time for Catch 22 women to race here. In 2024, they finished 4th in the women's final, and in 2025, they were 6th in the women's grand final. Lane 3, Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 5, led by Mary Beth Krasuski. This is the 4th Wicked crew. In 2024, they finished 3rd place in the women's C minor. In 2025, they were 4th in the women's C minor once again, and they are still racing to support Angels Community Outreach, the 2026 charity for the Wicked Warriors.
Looks like Ed's bringing him down. Make sure he's got you.
Lane 4 is the Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 1 from East Greenwich, New Jersey. They are led by Tina Carrozza. Boat 1 is the 5th Wicked Warriors crew racing here today. In 2024, they finished 4th in the women's B Division minor final. In 2025, they were 2nd in the women's C minor final. Lane 5 is Making Waves from Lower Merion, Pennsylvania, led by Maria Wells. Making Waves is a dragon boat team of women who mutually support one another's personal growth, both on and off the water. We are committed to enhancing the physical and emotional well-being of team members through exercise, camaraderie, love, and laughter. In 2024, Making Waves finished 5th in the women's A Division minor final, and in 2025, they won silver in the women's B Division major final. And the final crew for race number 3 in lane 6, Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat 11, led by Jill Traynor. This is the 6th Wicked Warriors crew, the 5th time for boat 11 to be here. In 2024, they claimed the silver medal in the women's C Division major final. In 2025, they took a bronze in the women's C major, looking for a gold medal today to complete their set.
You have some kind of clock on?
Yeah, I started. I'm not sure how.
Third of 7 women's qualifying heats underway. Catch 22 out of lane 2. Again, with the Bucks Fusion women not returning, Catch 22 has the opportunity, like Schuylkill Dragons Purple, Relentless Crush, and all the other women's crews, to become a women's champion. That first step comes in the time trial here. They have got the race under control. Catch 22 currently clear by open water out of lane 2. Looks like they are being followed in second by Making Waves out there in lane 5. The 3 Wicked Warriors crews running in lockstep in lanes 3, 4, and 6. And the Cooper River Dragon Boat Club, one of 2 entries here today. This is their number 2 boat. You can hear the build call from Catch 22 with the women coming in now. Just like Schuylkill Dragons Purple, they have got open water and they're racing nothing but the clock and each other. First of 4 Catch 22 teams racing here today, but these women are going to make a statement. We'll see where they are on the leaderboard as they approach the line. The Catch 22 women are 5 boat lengths clear of the field in their qualifying heat. They will come across the line and take race number 3. Out of lane 5, Making Waves. They are led by Maria Wells. They are going to be second. They have got about 2 boat lengths clear over 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Through the line. There's Making Waves hitting the tone. Out of lane 4, Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 1, are going to be best in class for the Wicked Warriors 3 crews racing here. They actually answered me. Don't cheer for yourselves, you're busy. There's Wicked Warriors coming across, boat number 1. Lanes 1 and 6, Cooper River is going to come across with the Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat 11. Right between them, Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 5, rounding out. Race number 3, our 3rd women's qualifying heat.
Lori, they said they're having trouble hearing you in lanes 5 and 6. I don't know what you can do, but.
Not a whole lot I can do. Talking as loud as I can.
Okay.
Because I think they're just running short because we've missed 2 races. And if Carol holds channel 1 open for 2 broadcasts to start, we can make sure we get it.
Cooper River Dragon Boat Club number 2. Joanne at the front, Wendy at the back. Again, they've got a festival coming up in 2 weeks. Sold out at Cooper River. 2 crews racing here today. Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 1, and Making Waves coming past us. Catch 22. They've got some fans here in the East Dragons. And if you're wondering, now that we've had 3 races, where are the race results going to be? Open up your phones and head to results.panamdragonboat.com/IDBR. Results.panamdragonboat.com/IDBR. Those results will be uploaded in real time. Here are the Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 5. Well, the East Dragons are everybody's fans today, cheering for everyone continuously at the finish. That's the kind of energy we need. And this is Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat 11. One of the dozen Wicked Warriors crews here today from the Wicked Warriors Naval Armada.
Hello, Bobo. Hello, Bobo.
Hey.
I got rid of my anchor bracelet.
Good. You're out of prison. Everybody, big hand for Lee. How is it up there?
Once I got used to it, it was fine.
It's busy, and it's a little seat until you sit up there. Like,
Yeah, well, I sit on them sometimes at home, it's different dimensions.
Yeah.
Or altitude.
Yeah, the BUKs are a little narrower, a little higher.
Yeah, it was fine.
That's cool. You get the best view though. You know.
It's fine. I assume we were 5th out of 6.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'd have to look.
Well, that's all right.
This is much better.
We're just told not to look. So. Anyway.
I will see you today. All right, good. This is much better. Yeah. Carol holding the radio is going to work. Yeah. Oh, it's a walkie. He's got to open the channel. Push to talk. So I think he's just missing the button. So now that Carol's holding the walkie.
Race number 4, scheduled for 8:30, is underway. It is currently 8:24. We are 6 minutes ahead of schedule. Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, Boat 6 are in lane 1. Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, Boat 4 are in lane 2. Philadelphia Flying Phoenix Orange are in 3. DC Dragons Riot are in lane 4. Relentless Fierce are in lane 5. And the Renegades Dragon Boat Team, women's crew, are in lane 6. The Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, Boat 6 and Boat 4. 2 more crews from the Wicked Warriors Armada. Boat 6 is led by Kara Thompson. Boat 4 is led by Chris Burke. Philadelphia Flying Phoenix Orange is led by Susan DeGrazia. They're a competitive women's dragon boat team that's been churning up the beautiful Schuylkill since 2002. Our team is bound by a strong work ethic, a quest for fun, and a genuine affection for one another. Our founding members were part of the first all-female dragon boat team in Philadelphia and participated in the first IDBF Worlds held in the United States, the second International Dragon Boat World in 2001. As time went on, their team has participated in festivals around the world, with a number of our members also making Team USA. Several of those founding members still paddle for the team. They've raced here under the moniker the Golden Warriors previously. This year, they are Philadelphia Flying Phoenix Orange. In 2024, they were 6th in the women's B minor final. In 2025, they were 5th in the women's B minor final. Lane 4 out of Washington, D.C., led by Jody J. These are the D.C. Dragons Riot, led by Jody J. First of 2 crews here from the D.C. Dragons, established in 1992. Their home is on the Anacostia River, and their performance program focuses primarily on the competitive aspects of dragon boat racing. This program is comprised of our most motivated and experienced members who must try to earn a seat for a race. If you Google DC Riot as their name, don't do that. It's just a bad idea. Just a tip from me. Lane 5 are Relentless Fierce, led by Stacy Groder and Barb Kroberger, and right now, Relentless Fierce, they're having a pretty good fight out there with the Renegades in lane 6. I haven't had a chance to introduce you. Let's finish up the race, and we'll come back to the intros. The Renegades out there in lane 6. The Renegades are a group of competitive paddlers from all over the U.S. who love to race and travel almost as much as they like to win, and win is what they're going to do. First time racing here for the Renegades women. They are going to come to the line, 2 seats clear. Relentless, that's DC Dragons Riot in 2nd. Relentless Fierce is in lane 5, a community boat of proud, exuberant women driven to achieve desired goals with their reach. This team values teamwork, building relationships. Let's get the Philadelphia Flying Phoenix Orange across the line in 3rd. Back to Relentless Fierce in 5. They're going to take 4th. Out of lane 2, Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 4. Chris Burke's crew coming across. And the Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 6. The 7th Wicked Warriors boat out of 12 racing here today, rounding out a very busy, much busier than we expected, race number 4 in the women's heat. So right now we are running 6 minutes ahead of schedule. And if we can keep this up, we will stay ahead of schedule all day. Stay tuned. That was race number 4. Race number 5 is coming up. We'll introduce you to those crews in race 5 shortly. DC Dragons Riot coming past us here. Their Performance Women's crew. They were just second behind the Renegades. This is Wicked Warriors, Boat 6. Meredith Greenbaum giving some advice to the Wicked Warriors. Warriors, Boat 4 out of lane 2, making their way past us on the promenade. Right next to them, Philadelphia Flying Phoenix Orange. Renegades Women on the outside of them. There's Janet Aldana on the helm. And out of New Hope, Pennsylvania, led by Stacy Groder and Barb Kroberger, Relentless Fierce. Had to do a quick intro because they were getting to the finish line so quickly. And again, results, plural, results.panamdragonboat.com/IDBR. You will see the women's progression as these results are made a final. And then we'll find out where they're going to be in the women's semifinals this afternoon.
I think we lost the 2 minutes. About another hour or so.
Need another print of schedules.
Okay. We're working on it. We're only on race 5 right now, so the women's progression isn't finished yet.
Yeah, Megan Roberts says she needs. Megan Roberts needs. Gonna need. Jamie is saying she's going to try to find a double-sided copy. I'm just a messenger.
There were 10 double-sided copies. She took the first 5 and only one side, and they told her not to do them. She took them.
Got it.
You want these anywhere so people can get the results?
Sure. Hey, John.
Yes.
Because we've got a couple QR codes. You get some tapes?
John. 10. Those are for the results.
Yeah, because on there it's got the results, it's got the time,
Yeah,
it's
everything.
Marshall.
That's what I'm announcing the website constantly.
Yeah. The thing it just
And then I could just airdrop this to other people.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, instead of it printed, if they want to look.
Because then they could just look on that. It's perfect.
Yep.
Look at us being tech savvy.
Yeah, and probably more importantly is the subsequent races, the marshalling times and stuff like that.
Yeah, because we're going to, as long as the wind stays and behaves, we'll keep running.
Yes. I'll
And
just
if we run
airdrop
ahead,
this to
then
all
I'll
the
change
marshals.
times and marshalling.
Yeah, we'll keep running. You're good. It's your microphone. It's always live.
Race number 5, scheduled for 8:40. It is currently 8:32. It's probably going to start in about 4 minutes. Our 5th of 7 women's division qualifying heats. The South Jersey Sirens will be in lane 1. Relentless Team Ignite will be in lane 2. The First Ladies of the DC Dragon Boat Club will be in lane 3. Organized Chaos Wahine will be in lane 4. Gloucester County Vixens boat number 3 will be in 5. In lane 6, the Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich boat number 3. South Jersey Sirens out of Mullica Hill, New Jersey are led by Megan Bauman. The South Jersey Sirens are making their IDBR debut. Our team is made up of women from a variety of athletic backgrounds, including former collegiate athletes, experienced dragon boat paddlers, and newcomers to the sport. We came together to build something special, a team that grows stronger together on and off the water. We're ready to bring the energy, embrace the competition, and make a splash. Pun absolutely intended. First time for the South Jersey Sirens racing here. Lane 2, Relentless Team Ignite out of New Hope, Pennsylvania, led by Lauren Forlenza. As women on fire, whether brand new to the sport or who have loved and cherished it for years, we bring unmatched intensity and passion to every stroke, propelling our team forward with unstoppable energy. As our flames ignite, we leave everything on the water, channeling our dedication and teamwork into each race, knowing that victory is not just a goal, but a testament to our relentless spirit and to each other. We paddled in memory of Colleen Kelly, our dear friend and teammate who we lost in 2025. You are in our hearts and missed every day, on and off the water. Relentlessly ignited. In 2024, in their debut, they got a bronze in the women's B final. In 2025, they were 4th in the women's B minor final. Lane 3, the DC Dragon Boat Club First Ladies from Washington, D.C., led by Daphne Pavlis. The DC DBC First Ladies are with us for the 5th time. One of 3 DC Dragon Boat Club crews racing here today. Paddles pierce the water and glisten in the setting sun. In together, out together, working as one. This is the sport of dragon boat racing. In 2022, they took silver in the Women's A Division Championship. In 2023, they were 4th in the Women's A Minor Final. Last year, they made the Grand Final, the Women's Festival Championship, and were 5th. They're looking to try and make the podium today. And out of Lane 4, the Organized Chaos Wahine making the trip from Charlotte, North Carolina. They are led by Randy Crow. Founded in 2010, Organized Chaos can be found on Mountain Island Lake in Charlotte, North Carolina. The club provides dragon boat and outrigger canoe coaching from beginner to advanced levels. When not on the water, in the gym, or eating right, Organized Chaos members support local charities through volunteering and donations. Of particular interest are causes which improve personal fitness and health and protect the waterways. This is the first time for Organized Chaos to race with us today, and they have a mixed crew that we will see later in the progression. Lane 5. Gloucester County Vixens, boat number 3, led by Jessica Jameson, the first of 5 Vixen crews racing here today. Established in 2018, the Gloucester County Vixens are a 501c3 nonprofit organization of women from Gloucester County that devote their time and charity to positively impacting their community. Through various social and charitable acts, the Vixens are not only focused on giving back to their community, but empowering each other as positive and inclusive role models. In 2024, Boat 3 finished 2nd in the Women's C Division Minor Final, and in 2025, they took 5th in the Women's C Major Final. And the final crew in race number 5 of 7 in the women's qualifying, the Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 3, led by Melanie Ernest, the 9th of 12 Wicked Warriors crews today. In 2024, Boat 3 finished 6th in the Women's C Division. And in Boat 2025, they were 4th in the Women's D Division Minor Final.
Not step on
Stay
that,
with
please.
3,
I will
hold it
not.
down, 3, hold water, 2 and 1, hold.
We will go live to the start line. Ed Moy, tell us how you start them.
2, let it run and hold. 1, hold. 4, all boats hold. I have alignment. Sit ready. Attention.
Well, if you wanted to know how to start a dragon boat race, now you know that. Yeah, go home and see how that works out. Tell the family, dinner is served. Sit ready. Attention. Get your own air horn. So we are on our way in race number 5. 2 more women's qualifying heats after this one. South Jersey Sirens are in 1. Relentless Team Ignite are in 2. The First Ladies of the DC Dragon Boat Club are in 3. Organized Chaos Wahine are in 4. Gloucester County Vixens Boat 3 are in 5. And Wicked Warriors Boat 3 are in 6. If these numbers get confusing, I understand completely. At least this year, we remembered not to allow any Roman numerals in the schedule because that just, right out. Come on. What are we doing? Speaking Latin? No. Crews in a nice little diamond formation here. The First Ladies in lane 3 look to have about a half a boat length lead right now. The Organized Chaos Wahine right next to them out of lane 4. Perfectly even spread here. Congrats on the seating, Pan Am. This race is going exactly as we designed it. Organized Chaos and the First Ladies of the DC Dragon Boat Club looking to seed themselves in the A Division for the fastest 12 women's crews. As we finish the qualifying, top 12 going to A, next 12 going to B, next 12 going to C. And the final 6 crews will race in the D Division. 42 women's teams racing here today. So the organized chaos Wahine and the first ladies, we haven't had a photo finish yet today, but I think we might be shaping up for the first one. Now, worth noting, you see these buoys here in front of us at the finish line. The buoys are basically a warning for the line. That is not the official finish line. The official finish line that our camera is looking right across is about 50 feet to the left of those buoys. So don't let the buoys be the line. They're going to go almost a half a boat length clear. When you hear the horn, that's when they hit the line. The two crews trying to get there right now, the first ladies in organized chaos Wahine, they are about a seat and a half apart. It's going to be less than a seat margin here between the Wahine of organized chaos out of Charlotte and the first ladies of the DC Dragon Boat Club, and it is too close for my eye to call. First photo finish of the day between the first ladies and the organized chaos Wahine. Relentless Team Ignite are going to come across in third. No camera needed. That was easy. Here come the South Jersey Sirens out of lane 1. First time racing here in the Independence Dragon Boat Regatta. They are going to take 4th place. Listen for the horn out of lane 5. Gloucester County Vixens boat number 3 will take 5th. And out of lane 6, Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich boat number 3, the Melanie Ernest crew, 9th of 12 Wicked Warriors crews racing here today for the Angels Community Outreach. 3 strokes to the line. Listen for the tone. There they go. Wicked Warriors boat 3 rounding out women's heat 5. 2 women's qualifying heats left in the morning qualifying.
Did you guys get a drummer? Yay!
Needs a kickstand. I have to go. My ankles are getting sunburned, sir, and I have agita.
Eddie, you're wearing 2 cotton shirts. What's the matter with you? It's like we're in a greenhouse.
I'm putting the whole situation on in a second.
Yeah, no, I got you.
I even got shit for my legs.
I have Sicilian skin. I'm just gonna burn.
Fuck you. No, you're gonna get dark though. No, you get dark.
I get dark for conflicting witness reports.
I'm clear. Look, you see my fucking
Yeah.
Coming past us on the promenade first, steered by Daphne Pavlis, the first ladies of the DC Dragon Boat Club. Looking to make the women's grand final right behind them, Lauren Forlenz's Relentless Team Ignite. Racing with us for the first time today, welcome from Charlotte, North Carolina, the Organized Chaos Wahine. Good photo finish. Still waiting on the results. Everything I say is unofficial because I am not a camera. My eyes are 55 years old. My eyes can barely do eye things. The South Jersey Sirens also making their IDBR debut, coming past us here on their promenade back. And right behind them, the Gloucester County Vixens, boat number 3. Easy to spot with the orange. Love it. So the Wicked Warriors have the purple going on. The Vixens have the orange. You guys, I can see you from a half a mile away. You make my life so easy. Speaking of which, Wicked Warriors, boat number 3, right here in front of us, led by Melanie Ernest. Bit away from Colleen Kunz on the helm. And again, the purple, so easy, so royal. True story, purple. Color of royalty in the Roman Empire because it was the hardest dye to make. There you go. More useless knowledge you can amaze your family with at home tonight.
the camera. 274. Where
Mike, bring it up as well.
I saw you.
Keep it coming, guys. Together. Keep the points together. 2 and 1. Bring it up 4. Slow it down a bit. 5. Bring your boat forward. 5. Bring your boat forward. 6. Bring your boat forward. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're looking good. Better run 2. Hold.
The crews for race 6 approaching the line. I haven't had time to introduce you. We'll get to that in a bit.
5 and 6. Bring your boats up, please. 5 and 6. 2 hold. 3 hold. 4 hold. 1 hold. 5 hold. 6 hold. All boats, I have alignment. Get ready. Attention.
We are underway in race 6 of 7, scheduled for 8:50. It is currently 8:42. We are 8 minutes ahead of schedule on race number 6. Lane 1, Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 9, led by Colleen Corbett. Lane 2, Cooper River Dragon Boat Club's boat number 1, led by Wendy Schwartz. Lane 3, Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat 2. Lane 4, Gloucester County Vixens, boat number 2. Lane 5, River Goddess's Soul. And Lane 6, River Goddess's Spirit. Wicked Warriors Boat 9 is the 10th Wicked Boat racing here today, led by Colleen Corbett. They were silver in the Women's D Major Final in 2024, and Boat 9 won the Women's C Division Minor Final last year. This is the second Cooper River boat here in lane number 2. In 2024, they took silver just 0.3 of a second behind Jersey Thunder in the Women's B Final. And in 2025, they won the Women's B Minor Final. And again, Cooper River has a regatta coming up in just 2 weeks, sold out, adding a 2K. That'll be at Cooper River Park. Lane 3, the Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 2. This boat is led by Deborah Patella, the 11th of 12 Wicked Warriors boats here today. In 2024, they won gold in the Women's D Major, and in 2025, they moved up into the C, where they finished 3rd in the minor final. Lane 4, the Gloucester County Vixens, boat number 2, led by Kristen Powell. They have a charity project I'll tell you about when I have more time when they make the turn. In 2024, they won bronze in the Women's C Major Final, and in 2025, Gloucester County Vixens, boat 2, took home a silver in the Women's C Final. And the 2 River Goddess's Soul boats on the outside, Soul and Spirit, are led by Begum Abad. They are coached by Chris Marquardt. The 12th season for the River Goddesses racing here. Rejoining them as their coach, as he has for the past 7, is Chris Marquardt. The Goddesses continue to be devoted to their ongoing and expanding youth mentorship program and empowering our team members on and off the water. 2024, Soul stepped up to 1st in the Women's A Division Minor Final. And in 2025, they made the Women's Grand Final, just missing the podium in 4th place. Out of lane 5, River Goddess's Soul right now, 4 boat lengths clear of the field. Looking again to take a first step getting into that Women's A bracket as they did last year. Racing the clock, racing open water right now. Hitting those buoys, but again, the buoy's not the line. Listen for the horn. This is our line. River Goddess's Soul takes heat number 6. Out of lane 2, the Cooper River Dragons Boat Club boat number 1. Making their way to the line. They are 2nd in the qualifying heat. Out of lane 6, River Goddess's Spirit, the 2nd River Goddess's crew. They will take 3rd. Out of lane 4, Gloucester County Vixens boat number 2. They're going to take 4th. Wicked Warriors boat 9 is going to be 5th. And out of lane 3, Wicked Warriors boat 2 takes 6th. So the Vixens charity this year. I've told you about the Angels Community Outreach for the Wicked Warriors. Well, Gloucester County Vixens are raising money for a charity as well. And this year, the Vixens 2026 are raising money for Nor'easter Nick's Rainy Day Project. The Rainy Day Project is a 501c3 nonprofit located in Washington Township, New Jersey. It is dedicated to providing assistance to families in need. The Cooper River Dragons coming past us. Dave Wald on the helm. So the Rainy Day Project was founded by Nor'easter Nick Pittman on the principle of paying it forward and fueled by the generosity of volunteers and donors, with 100% of the donations going directly to the cause. River Goddess's Soul coming past us here. They won that heat. We'll see where they're seated in the women's qualifying heat. Here is Wicked Warriors boat 9. Again, the purple makes it easy. And that looks like Jeff Firkin on the helm. Good day, sir. Vixens boat 2 coming right past us here out of lane 4. Again, we're working to raise money for the Rainy Day Project. Wicked Warriors boat 2 right behind them. And River Goddess's Spirit, one of 2 River Goddess's crews racing here today. One more women's qualifying heat remaining. And again, if you want to see how we're doing, results.panamdragonboat.com/IDBR. We'll have the results. There's also QR codes that have been put up and down the race course. Scan one of those QR codes. You can refresh your phone all day and see the progression, find out where these crews will be racing next. Our final women's qualifying heat coming up will set the women's bracket. This race was scheduled for 9 o'clock. It's currently 8:47. We are running about 10 minutes ahead of schedule.
I hooked up the Bluetooth via cable.
What's the fast time on the like 2:55 and like
Last weekend?
yeah.
I've done 253. I've never done
Okay.
but I'm going to go again next weekend.
Yeah.
Can you remind everybody that you're 10 minutes ahead again? Because all the teams are really behind.
Copy that. Just did. Was it any like wind or is it just?
There was, well, when I went first.
Okay.
There was very light. The wind came up about 15 minutes later and then it started to sleep.
Okay.
But I caught my phone. Not taking anything away from Ed. Chan, those guys,
They're fast.
they were legit fast. The wind didn't make a difference for them. But it was, for everybody else, especially later in the day, it got kind of puffy. So, but it's a fair.
Hey, Bob.
Yo.
So if I go look at this, I just updated the schedule so you reflect 30 minutes ahead, so they can see the marching time. So make sure they're looking at to see when they should cross.
Yep. And I'll keep an eye on the race times through the day. This happens every year. We get ahead. Teams are goes down here all the time. So yep. People don't see. Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna go. I'll be there next Saturday, and Bob will use me as a control. I'll try and be a little quicker.
Yeah.
And
like,
Bob goes every week too.
I am like advocate this Saturday, but for me it's always like get my games right because I'll trigger left, switch right, and that's always like, and I'm right. So it's like freaking you out.
It's funny because I've never had a problem with the right option. I train with my outrigger all the time. I don't even think about it. I actually feel more comfortable with the righty option because I can really get out over it. In my canoe, if I get too aggressive,
I think it's just I guess I'm righty and they're like high heel. It's also I'm bracing a little easier here on the left, and it's like a little chest and still like
you have better skills. Most people do, in fairness. All right, I got to do some intros here. I will see you later.
Yep.
Our final women's qualifying heat coming up. 6 crews again. Lane 1 will be Gloucester County Vixens, boat number 4. Lane 2, Philadelphia Flying Phoenix Red. Lane 3, Gloucester County Vixens, boat 5. Lane 4, Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat number 10. Lane 5, Gloucester County Vixens, boat 1. And Lane 6, Schuylkill Dragons Gold. This race was scheduled for 9 o'clock. I will remind everyone again, we are about 10 minutes ahead of schedule. So don't look at the times. Look at the race. We're on race 7. We are 10 minutes ahead of schedule. And if the weather keeps cooperating, we will continue to try and be ahead of schedule. So pay attention. We're on race 7 right now. This is our final women's qualifying heat. Race 8 will be the first of our open division qualifying coming up, but we are 10 minutes ahead.
What else? Well, look, we cleared the tower. We're going. Yeah. That's such a freaking good release. I'm like, so what? Felt so bad. That is the wild question. Actually, take pictures. It's always just really up to you. It's like really. And I'm like, oh, it's gonna work for video. No, I was expecting on my bingo card. That was like, oh, it's given. Check it. It's not hard. You can count to 6, right? Every week.
And like I said, they were out there for so long. And it's not like this is a head race. It's 500 meters only. So.
QR code. All right.
Our crews for race 7 making their way under starters order. Final race in the women's qualifying bracket. That'll set the stage for the women's semifinals coming up after the open and the mixed qualifying is completed. Look for one of those QR codes nearby or just point your phone at results.panamdragonboat.com/IDBR and you will see the schedule. After we get this done, the women's schedule will be completely set. A, B, C, and D brackets in the women. A, B, and C, 12 boats each seated on time. D will have 6 boats.
Coming together. 5, bring it up. 3, bring it up. 1, hold. 2, bring it up. 5 and 6, bring it up. 4, hold. 2 and 3, bring it up. 2 and 3, hold. 5 and 6, bring it up. 5, 6, bring it up.
Ed Moy under command. He's got him. We are underway in race number 7, our final women's qualifying heat. Gloucester County Vixens boat 4 are in lane 1. Philadelphia Flying Phoenix Red are in 2. Gloucester County Vixens boat 5 are in 3. Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich 10 are in 4. Gloucester County Vixens 1 are in 5. And Schuylkill Dragons Gold are in 6. Gloucester County Vixens boat 4 are led by Stacy Clark. They finished 5th in the women's C minor final, and in 2025 they finished 6th in the women's D major. Philadelphia Flying Phoenix Red are in lane 2. They are led by Susan DeGrazia. This is their premier crew, one of 4 competitive crews that make up the Philadelphia Flying Phoenix Dragon Boat team. Flying Phoenix is an all-women's team that's been paddling on the Schuylkill since 2002. Their premier women's crew holds the record here, 8 consecutive championships between 2009 and 2016, unmatched by any team since. In 2023, they made the women's grand final and finished 6th. In 2024, they finished the same, 6th in the women's final. In 2025, they were 2nd in the women's A minor final. Gloucester County Vixens boat 5 are in lane 3, led by Judy Wasom. 3rd time for them racing here at the IDBR. They finished 5th in the women's D major, and in 2025, they finished 3rd in the women's D minor. Lane 4, the 12th and final Wicked Warriors boat. This is boat 10, led by Christina Crisatello. The Wicked Warriors basically have those 12 boats here. They also have an intramural competition between them to get the trophy for Boat of the Year. Boat 10 has won it for the last 3 years. They are going for their 4th Boat of the Year within the Wicked Warriors. Lane 5, Gloucester County Vixens boat 1, led by Katie Homola. The 5th and final Vixens crew racing here today. In 2023, they won the silver medal in the women's C major. In 2024, they took the women's C division minor final. And in 2025, they took the women's D major final. And rounding out our women's qualifying heat in lane 6, Schuylkill Dragons Gold, led by Kuei Wong, the 2nd of 2 Schuylkill Dragons boats here today. Schuylkill Dragons Gold scored a bronze in the women's B major final. And in 2025, they finished the women's A division minor final in 3rd. So out of lane 2, Philadelphia Flying Phoenix Red are going to win the final women's qualifying heat by almost a full boat length. Philadelphia Flying Phoenix Red coming towards the line. Listen for the tone. Race 7 goes to PFP Red. Schuylkill Dragons Gold is going to take 2nd. The 2nd of 2 Schuylkill Dragons boats racing here today. Wicked Warriors of East Greenwich, boat 10, racing for that Boat of the Year trophy within the dozen Wicked Warriors crews. Christina Crisatello leads them. They are across the line in 3rd in their qualifying heat. Gloucester County Vixens, boat 4, led by Stacy Clark. They will take 4th. Gloucester County Vixens, boat 5, will take 5th. And out of lane 5, Gloucester County Vixens, boat number 1, will be our final women's crew to cross the finish line in the women's qualifying. Our women's bracket will now be set. Those times will be lined up. Results.panamdragonboat.com/IDBR to see what our women's bracket looks like. The Open Division qualifying. 8 crews in the Open Division, the fastest crews in the regatta, coming up next.
Probably about 5.
Oh, you guys are learning on the fly.
Yeah, if I had like another week to come down and do the workflow and all that, like it would have been.
As my friend Brian likes to remind me, there is absolutely no substitute for a complete lack of preparation.
Gloucester County Vixens, boat 4 coming past us. And we will remind you, there is Wicked Boat of the Year the last 3 years. Boat 10 going for a 4th today. We'll see what they can do. Philadelphia Flying Phoenix Red coming past us closest to the wall. We will see where they are seated. Judy, I'm getting to you. I can't talk about Judy Curtis. She's already like giving me guff. Why aren't you talking about us yet? Well, now I'm talking about you. Schuylkill Dragons Gold out of lane 6. Her husband, Honey Bunny, is somewhere nearby with a camera filming everything so that it can be used against us later. And Gloucester County Vixens, boat 5. They were in lane 3 right behind them. See, they waited nicely, Judy, till I could talk about them. They don't just demand. And final boat coming by on the promenade, steered by Spencer of the Philadelphia Dragon Boat Association, Gloucester County Vixens, boat 1. Women's qualifying done. Women's bracket will be set. Open Division qualifying coming up next.
Finish is ready. Copy that.
We've had 6 boats in every one of the women's races. We're going to have 2 4-boat races, 8 crews racing in the Open Division. Lane 1 will be Catch 22 Open. Lane 2, the Philadelphia, let me get this right, PDBC, PDBA, I got to get it right, acronyms. The whole PDBC crew on the wall turned around and looked at me like, what are you doing, you Philistine? PDBC Dogs are in lane 2, led by Henry Chow. Lane 3 are the Navy Supply Corps, Philadelphia chapter. For the record, PDBC, I caught myself. That wasn't a miss, that was a drop. And lane 4, the United Paddling Club out of New York. Catch 22 opener led by Danny Martinez. They are 6-time champions in the mixed. They've got 5 in a row right now. 2023 was the first time Catch 22 entered an open team in the IDBR, and they won it. They are now the 3-time champions in the Open Division, looking for a 4th in a row.
Lane 5 is the DC Dragon Boat District Games. We added that one right at the end.
Grab that because I have his capture card.
You going 5 and 4?
That's good. Good one. You look good. Bring it up a little bit. Forward. Together, guys. Together.
I have them in lane 3 and race 9.
Drummers, make sure that happens.
Okay.
5 and 4, you're looking good.
The Renegades dropped, right?
5, bring it up.
So what have you got?
Bring it up. Hold 4. Hold 4. 5, bring it up. 3, hold. 1 hold. 2 hold. 5, bring it up and hold. 2, bring it up and hold. All boats, I have alignment. Sit ready. Attention.
Getting back to the introductions, now that this race is underway, lane 3 are the Navy Supply Corps, Philadelphia chapter, led by Derek Floyd. And lane 4, the United Paddling Club out of New York. I'm going to talk about the Navy Supply Corps after I finish the intro for United because they get a special intro. United Paddling Club out of New York, are led by Karen Long. They were established in 2025. United, spelled UNYTED, which is important because there's another New York team spelled United, UNITED. Not at all confusing. Later today. They are a New York City-based paddling club, and they practice in various disciplines of dragon boat, outrigger, stand-up, and surf ski. This is their first time racing at the IDBR. They raced a small boat at Club Crew Nationals 2025 and won a berth to Taiwan. They are an extremely experienced crew, despite being a new name. The Navy Supply Corps, getting back to them. Derek Floyd leads the Navy Supply Corps team for 2026. They are a nonprofit organization that supports the U.S. Navy Supply Corps, established in 1970. It focuses on promoting professional development, heritage, and welfare of the current Supply Corps officers and their families. We compete for the Michael J. Crescents Cup every year at the regatta. They will be racing for the Crescents Cup, and I will tell you about that in a moment.
Yeah, you got 5 boats there, so.
I believe the DC District Daddies are also in this race, although they're not on my notes. That means I have to fire my writer. They are currently plowing a furrow out there in lane 5. I am my writer. Catch 22 NYC Open is in lane 1, but look at how they've got their hands full. The PDBC Dogs are right there, and the United Paddling Club out of lane 4. First time at the IDBR, but like I said, they're new in name, but they are not new in experience. Look at United out there in lane 4. It's a New York City backyard brawl in the qualifying. This is just the qualifying. United Paddling Club out of lane 4. Catch 22 NYC Open. PDBC Dogs in lane 2. District Daddies right out there. So in lane 4, United is going to take it. District Daddies in second. Catch 22 in third. PDBC Dogs in fourth. Holy frickin' Kahuna Hoppers. We are off and running in the Open Division. You guys don't even give me enough time to tell you who you are. And the Navy Supply Corps wondering what exactly has just dropped on them. Out of lane 3, they are racing for the Corporal Michael J. Crescents Memorial Cup. Corporal Michael J. Crescents was a Cardinal Doherty graduate and the only Philadelphian to be awarded the Medal of Honor during the Vietnam War. He was awarded this honor posthumously after he was killed, saving the men in his squad from enemy machine gun fire. Each year in the past, this trophy is awarded to our top active duty veterans and military crew at the IDBR. Please join us in honoring our military past, present, and future as Navy Supply Corps will win the Corporal Michael J. Crescents Memorial Cup. That was our first of 2 Open Division qualifying heats.
So it's 5 and 3, right? So I missed the. I thought we went 4 and 4. Yeah. So you must have still had it, or maybe it went back because I figured it made sense to go 4 and 4 and 5 3. Yeah. No matter. Yeah. Next round will be fine. Yep. Yeah, I gotta get some fun. I don't want to be a fan like Bob, you know, so handsome. Oh, there it is.
Face made for radio. The Navy Supply Corps, they are going back to the dock, and they are going to go pick up the Michael J. Crescents Cup. Led by Derek Floyd this year. United, please, Hammer, don't hurt him. Welcome to the IDBR, United. Catch 22 open. They've got their eyes open now. 3-time champs in the Open Division, but now looking up at United, we're going to see them in the semifinals and the finals. This is certainly not over, just the first step. The District Daddies for the DC Dragon Boat Club in lane 5. And then the PDBC Dogs. Hear them dogs bark. Woof, woof, woof. PDBC noting they have to practice their barking. Was it more of an Anguich Chihuahua collection? We'll get it right in the next round.
Mine sounds better because I have the microphone, in fairness. Everything sounds better with the mic. It's funny, though. When I said PDB, and you guys are I'm like, hold on. I'm not going to screw it up. I'm not there yet.
We are ready. It's going to be 3 boats, lanes 1, 2, and 4.
We had 5 boats in the first qualifying race for the Open Division. We will have 3 boats in race 9, our second Open Division qualifying heat, featuring the East Dragons of Roslyn Heights in lane 1. The Philadelphia Dragon Boat Police Team. The police team for the let's start over. Philadelphia Police Dragon Boat Team are in lane 2. I'm all turned around over my Philadelphia teams. In lane 4, the New York Wall Street Dragons. That's an easy name. I can get that one right. The East Dragons are led by Kenny Lynn. Back with us again. They are a group of energized people from all different backgrounds. We came together and formed this team in 2008 because we love competitive dragon boat racing. This is their 6th year racing at the IDBR. In 22, they were the Open Division champions with the fastest time of the day. 2023, they were just off the podium in 4th. In 2024, the East Dragons finished in the bronze medal position, and in 2025, they finished 6th. Lane 2, the Philadelphia Police Dragon Boat team, led by Frank McLean. Under the direction of Frank, they are racing here for the trophy named after their former coach, Pete Vargas, and now also named after their former teammate, Gary Langens. We lost Gary, who is also a Philadelphia Dragon Boat Association teammate and Team USA paddler, in April of 2025. The First Responders Trophy will now be known as the Vargas Langens Cup. They raced in the World Police and Fire Games in 2013, 2015, 2017, 2022, and they won more medals than we could possibly count. They've won the Pete Vargas Cup every year from 2017 to 2021. In 2023, after 4 years in the mixed, they returned to the Open Division where they placed 6th, and last year they won the Open Division tail final. In Lane 4, the New York Wall Street Dragons from New York City, led by Matthew Chin. They raced in every IDBR from 2007 to 2019 and then returned in 2024. They also missed last year. The New York Wall Street Dragons will race in the Open Division for only their second time. In 2019, they took 5th in the Mixed B Division final, and in 2024 in the Open Division, they placed 2nd in the minor final. And if you've been to the Independence Dragon Boat Regatta webpage and you see the page of that crew in a full tilt boogie with the spray flying and the drummer screaming, New York Wall Street Dragons from 2010. A tremendous photo taken by our club president and professional photographer, Tommy Leonardi, if you were wondering.
Yeah, no, that's just a, what I'm going to guess is with the last of the edits, it probably went back to a prior cell. That's an easy fix. And I'm glad you told me, because I could easily just call them on the fly. It'll be right in the progression.
Yeah, progression's easy. I'm just too much of a perfectionist. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like this all day. Even like the rain for tomorrow got pushed off. Yeah, I'm not worried about the rain. Well, I know. I mean, the weather, it just shifted in general. So like, because rain's not even coming out like Wednesday, so I think everything got nice. So we got the rain at home right now.
I lost the laptop. It got drenched. Yeah. I picked it up, the water poured out.
Sorry, folks, I can't even see how to freaking type on this. This is like.
I've been drinking like that. I realized that we had a tree. There's a dirt mountain.
I'm gonna lose my cat.
Was a tree. That's why it was so hot. We lost. I don't remember. I remember we lost. But I haven't been. This is the one. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna transit right over us.
Fine, I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. I'm just gonna get back. Is it possible for you to move the mic to over here under the tent?
No, it's okay. I don't mind.
It's gonna get to a point where it's high enough.
Yeah, and I need to lose weight anyway. I got another time truck this week.
When we did the shot, they built up here. The pier is too narrow to put a tent over. In fact, I just realized my ears are finally, it's finally here. I was beyond sunburn. She went down, she had to do it.
You don't guys get real heat like this in Minnesota. If you do, it's a matter of hours.
I don't know. Right now, we're missing back home.
2 and 4, bring your boat up. Looking good, 2 and 4, bring it up. 1, bring it up. 2, let it run. 4, bring it up. 1, bring your boat up.
3-boat race in our second and final Open Division qualifying heat. A total of 8 boats in the Open. East Dragons in 1, Philadelphia Police in 2, New York Wall Street Dragons in 4.
Good, hold. All boats, I have alignment. Sit ready. Attention.
We are underway in our final open division qualifying heat, and then we will proceed into the mixed, where we have 63 crews racing. 11 mixed qualifying heats, our biggest division of the regatta. Take a look at the angry cloud of spray that is East Dragons in lane 1. I love when they race because it's so easy to tell. I don't need to see the numbers. I just look for an enormous cloud of angry water coming down the water. That's them. They're in lane 1. Philadelphia Police Dragon Boat Team doing what the police do in pursuit in lane 2. Wall Street Dragons plowing a lonely furrow in lane 4 because the District Daddies, we expected them in this race. They raced in the prior race. That's their journey. It's fine. We will see them in the open semifinals coming up. East Dragons hitting that big high settle. They have got this race under control right now, and they're going to try and set a time that's going to seed them in the open division final. We'll have 2 semifinals coming up. And then in there, the open will have a minor final and then a major. Major is for the medals as we go through the day and teams go through their semifinals and get seeded. Everyone wants to be in the major final. Top 3 boats in a major, the fastest 3 crews get the medals. East Dragons coming towards us in lane 1 now, about 100 meters to go. They are nearly a boat length clear of the field. Watch for the stroke rate to begin to come up. Finish call comes up. East Dragons now a full boat length clear. Look at that stroke rate. Like they're switching a gearbox. Opening it up. East Dragons coming towards the line. And on the horn, East Dragons take open division qualifying heat number 2. The Philadelphia Police Dragon Boat Team racing for the Vargas Langens Cup will take second. Then the New York Wall Street Dragons rounding out our open division qualifying. They take third, and now we move into our mixed division coming up.
That was 9. If you know what, I'll get Jonathan on the walkie. I want to get a spare air horn just to make sure Dean doesn't get it. Oh no, the King's trying to quit. I'll do it in a bit. I've got the megaphone if it's Raiders.